The United States Navy is the most powerful maritime force the world has ever seen. As dawn breaks over the Pacific, an aircraft carrier slices through the waves, flanked by destroyers, with American flags fluttering proudly. On the flight deck, a Navy sailor stands at attention, vigilant and focused, as fighter jets sit primed for launch. Suddenly, a deafening roar erupts. The USS Gerald R. Ford launches an F/A-18 Super Hornet into the sky, steam clouding the deck. Below the surface, a Virginia-class submarine glides silently through the deep, sonar pulses echoing in the blue abyss. Overhead, a full carrier strike group forms an awe-inspiring battle formation under dramatic skies. At night, Navy SEALs roar across the sea in ribbed boats under green night vision, sea spray flying. Deep inside a destroyer, officers coordinate missions in a high-tech command center. Twilight arrives, and Tomahawk missiles blast into the sky, flames and smoke trailing their ascent. On the flight deck, crew members execute intense combat drills, jets aligned, commands flying. Beneath the waves, an Ohio-class submarine launches a Trident missile in a powerful underwater eruption. A stark infographic compares U.S. Navy spending to global rivals, showing unmatched dominance. In dry dock, sparks fly as a Ford-class carrier takes shapes, teal rising, welders working. A digital world map lights up with U.S. Navy deployments across oceans and continents. In a disaster-struck village, sailors deliver food and water, bringing hope with every crate. As night falls, an aircraft carrier glows under a blood-red sky, its flag lit above the command tower. On the bridge, a female officer surveys the horizon with confidence and poise. High above, a jet launches flares mid-maneuver, slicing the air in a fiery streak. In another night op, SEALs breach a hostile compound, helicopters and flares lighting the chaos. At a crisis port, a Navy hospital ship brings medical aid to desperate civilians. Deep inside a carrier, engineers manage the glowing nuclear reactor room, precision and power combined. On deck, the Phalanx CIWS shreds the sky in rapid-fire defense as dusk settles. Supply ships refuel an entire strike group at sea, choreographed like clockwork. In the cockpit of an F-35C, a Navy pilot scans digital readouts ocean far below. Elsewhere, Navy cyber operators block incoming threats in glowing cyber warfare simulations. Up in the Arctic, ships sail beneath the northern lights, led by icebreakers on mission. History flashes before us: World War II, Korea, the Cold War decades of honor and sacrifice. In boot camp, diverse recruits stand proudly under flags, the next generation rising. Destroyer cuts through post-storm waters as calm returns, symbolic of resilience. At a funeral, a folded American flag is handed over while sailors salute in reverence. A Navy cruiser launches an SM-6 missile at a hypersonic drone, the shockwave trailing behind. In the future, CGI unveils drone swarms, railguns, and autonomous ships. Tomorrow's Navy today. Families rush to embrace sailors at a homecoming, emotions overflowing. Two mighty carriers sail side by side at sunset, a portrait of American strength. Inside the bridge, officers issue commands as radars sweep, every system alert. Then we zoom out. A full domain force appears. Sea, air, undersea, space, and cyber, all connected. Finally, as jets lift into the sky in slow motion, the American flag waves triumphantly at the stern of the carrier. This is not just a navy. This is the shield of freedom, the edge of power, and the hope of every American who believes in peace through strength. Welcome to the United States Navy.